Hello, Cancer. Welcome for the first time. This is new for you and for me. Sun, Moon, and or Rising, or any other placements or cross watchers are also welcome. But my Sun, Moon, and my Rising might feel it the strongest. This reading is essentially timeless, so whenever you see it, it's probably meant for you. But I'm gonna tell you straight up, it might be more timely for you, when this is out. I don't know. That's all that I got. We're gonna be talking about the good, the challenging, and what you need to watch out for. Um, yeah, let's just jump straight in. And of course, themes in your love life, plus an extended reading bonus if you would like to see. So, let us get straight into it, I guess. I don't have much else to be. Any more smoke to be blowing at your face, y'all. All right, well, I'm gonna mug you while I'm doing this. So okay, so hold on. Now, let's talk about the good for you, Cancer. We have the Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Now, for the challenging aspects, the Moon, Justice, and the King of Pentacles. And what to watch out for, Page of Swords and the Five of Swords. And of course, the overall energies and your themes, which I will read for you after we've talked about everything else. So, in general, the good. It seems like you have been really selective with who you've had around you and in your presence and in your energy, which is a really good thing because you've been very self-protected. It's allowed you to leave situations so you can walk into better ones. With that being said, I do see some of you, whether single or not, you could be meeting somebody new. For those who are singles, you can definitely hinge on the fact that if you're looking for love, it could be love that's coming to find you finally. That you have kind of showed the universe that you've passed these tests. You're not playing games anymore. You're not allowing yourself to just entertain just anything or just anyone to entertain you. So it feels like things are coming together in that aspect. But as for those who are in relationships, just in general, this could just imply just it doesn't have to be romantic, is that somebody could be coming in, right? You know to maybe, let's say, for some of you, replace the situations that you've been in with others before, and for some this is going to kind of be a first, that maybe you've had something like this. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It seems like if you've had situations where you've had people around you who frankly suck, whether that's romantically or shit spiritually or just platonically, even as your friends, or even maybe like some family members who have really sucked, that you've had to just say goodbye. It seems like you finally could have something that could be close to filling that hole for some of you. But otherwise, it seems like you could spend the month of May meeting a lot of people. Um, that doesn't also negate the fact that maybe you could be planning on leaving some people in some situations behind in this coming season. So now the challenging. For some of you, if you've been having financial issues, trying to keep afloat, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's going to feel like you can't exactly get up out of that fully. But there could be something that's coming to help alleviate that situation. As for others of you, this could relate to the sudden reemergence of maybe a masculine earth sign. Of course, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, whole vibes. This person or something or thing could reemerge, and you might not have a great relationship, or you might not know this person's intentions at first, only to find that they're actually not all that bad for some of you. But to me, this feels more like abundance related. And for those of you who have been trying to figure out your situation, you know, you might still feel this strain impacting you. You might still feel this strain impacting you, but don't worry. The universe is not going to allow you to drown. That's one thing I can say here for sure. But it doesn't feel like it'll feel like immediate relief. That is. As for what to watch out for, okay, yeah. So for some of you, for sure, watch out for shady people. If from what it sounds like, you've already been kind of standing on business or are planning to stand on business. Be smart about it. Have your sword visible, out and ready, just in case they want to play with you. Because this Five of Swords, it's not always, but can indeed indicate bullying, and people just picking on you, or maybe even you could be delivering it back to them, and they might try to victimize themselves. But I don't know if I see this being a situation where they will succeed in getting something over on you. So, and in your standing on business era, loading, entering, or are in already, stand your ground. Stand your ground, but this strikes me as there might be some people who are going to try to play with you and might even try to act like you're the problem, when in reality it was them who started it with you. So hold your ground and know that you didn't do nothing wrong by defending yourself or delivering back any sort of passive aggression that was directed towards you. Of course, the overall energy, some of you could be contemplating some long distance travel, but to me this feels like in the next month, or the coming period, you could be, for those of you who are dealing with financial stuff, could be alleviated from this financial pressure. It feels like your abundance could be taking a bit of a jump, but you might have to ask yourself at what cost this is for some of you. So this could just be you're offered more hours at work or whatever, and it's like, dang, unfortunately I can't spend as much time with my friends and their family or doing things that I want to do, but it's helping me relieve the pressure. So it doesn't necessarily have to equal a negative thing in this circumstance. Some of you have just kind of been in a period of waiting, like, waiting for either the other shoe to drop, or just trying to figure out where you want to go, what you want to see, what you want to do. And you might even look back and have memories of you being more sure about where you are and where you wanted to be in your life, as opposed to now, I guess things have kind of subverted your expectations. So you're in a different space with that, trying to figure out and find your way. Know that, at least just considering everything here, it's not a bad thing maybe not to have a concrete direction. I would even advise, for some of you, this advice doesn't have to apply to everyone. Take a direction and walk on it. Walk on it and know that in some of these things that you do, you can walk backwards. Maybe not take back everything you do, but like try something and find out, and then you'd realize, I know what to do better next time, sort of situation. What's this right here? The Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords. Yeah, some of you just could be tired. You could be tired because you've been going through some stuff, and know that it ain't gonna eat you alive. Keep going. Keep going. So now, of course, the most heavily anticipated part for some of you is what's going on with the themes in your love life for this period of time. For my singles, we have talking reversed. So to read you the card, the words on the card: interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and hovering. So since it's also reversed, for some of you, this could just be the fact that you haven't been having very much activity lately, as it relates to romantically. I'm not gonna lie to you. This feels like this could be clearing up soon, but I feel like this could just be because for some of you, there are some people that you've been waiting or been interested in to kind of show themselves more to you, talk to you more. You've been trying to hope that they come out of their shell more, and they're not doing so. I don't know. We'll get more into it in the extended. And of course, for those in a relationship, we have the kisses card. Oh, just reading the card. Unconditionally loving, giving, receiving affection, falling in love. And of course, overall healing heart. For some of you are healing from past situations. Some of you are healed in your current situations, specifically, especially those in relationships right now or dealing with people to some extent right now. You could be doing pretty decent. I don't know if I feel very strongly neither here or there right now, just looking at it for what it is, that you are in the process of taking the next step forward, maybe in a relationship, if you're interested in stuff like that, like, marriage and or whatever. But it seems like you're comfortable where you're at, and that is perfectly fine by me. As for my singles, I don't know if I would say you've been going through the worst of the worst, or will be going through the worst of the worst at this time, but you might definitely have a past. Some of you here, that seems like what is coming through quite a bit more, at least on the single side. Anyways, I'm gonna get up out of your hair. Thank you so much for watching and for listening. Leave me a comment or a like, and let me know if you like me doing these readings. So I'll definitely try to keep doing them, and we'll keep it up, and we'll just try to keep pushing from there. That's all that I have for you guys. I'm gonna get up out of your face. Yeah. If you can't get down with it, get down. Don't get down with friends.